Now, look, let's turn to the general election. Bad news for Rishi Sunak with a new poll predicting that the Conservative Party is heading towards a wipeout.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, this is catastrophic, OK? So general election night could look for the Conservative Party like the first 10 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, just a total bloodbath. Rishi Sunak looks as though he's set to lose his seat. He'd be the only Prime Minister in history to do that. He could be down to 53 MPs, three-quarters of his cabinet could go as well. It would be the worst general election result since the Conservative Party was formed. But there are some quite interesting elements to this. So the Labour Party could win a record majority. But here's the weird thing. When you look at the popularity polls for their leader, personal popularity, already 51% of the public say they don't like him. So we could win one of the largest majorities in history and immediately be one of the most unpopular people. Why is that? Well, you know, look, let's be honest. When he starts introducing votes for 16-year-olds, raising everybody's tax, making an enemy of Israel, and there's constant strike action because in the pockets of the unions, then we're going to find out that maybe socialism isn't all it's cracked up to be. Meanwhile, Nigel Farage is waiting in the wings. He's set to win a few seats. Farage is on the charge, as they say. And you know why he's popular? I mean, this is rocket science, right? Scrap net zero, turn the illegal boats back, lower illegal immigration, and lower tax. Who knew that that stuff might work at a general election?
Who knew? I mean, there's these simple policies, and clearly it is resonating with people. Glad he put his hat in the ring, even if it was at the last minute. But look, let's talk about that, because the ongoing migrant crisis is a huge problem over there. But it's gone from bad to worse, Patrick. There has been a record 750 boats, small boats, crossing in just one day. It just is out of control.
Yeah, this is an armada. OK, it really is. And what we are seeing is that the European Union, so continental Europe, voted to the right. They voted recently for people who want to introduce tougher immigration policies. And so what the human traffickers are doing is they're saying you need to get out of Europe now. They are fast-tracking everybody through continental Europe and onto the beaches at Calais. What have the French police done? Well, they've just started to be diverted away so they can prepare for the Olympic Games in Paris. So nobody on the beaches. And there was footage that emerged yesterday as well of the French police officers who are there taking camera phone footage as people just waving them off to Britain, basically. And then you have to factor that in with the fact that the Labour Party have now said they will offer a migrant amnesty, an illegal migrant amnesty, to 90,000 people we have on a waiting list, an asylum processing list there. So they're just going to allow them to stay in Britain pretty much. So we now will be a complete outlier to the rest of continental Europe. Essentially, we will be El Dorado for these people. The Channel migrant gold rush is on, and we just have to deal with it, apparently.
Well, 90,000, what an extraordinary figure. And no wonder people are unhappy. You can see again why Rishi Sunak not doing well in the polls. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Patrick Christys. Great to speak with you.